Welcome back YouTube, and today we'll be ranking the 6 new heroes in the Old Blood New Gods update. Now that all the characters in the game and had some time to play, we can finally start ranking them. Before we start, I want to emphasize what we're ranking. It's going to be 4 categories: design, abilities, how fun they are, and voice acting. This list has nothing to do with how strong or meta they are in the balancing, as it happens so often in the current state of the game. It doesn't feel right for me to judge them off that also. Now, let's begin. Starting off in the bottom is going to be Graves. Graves has been a character that just never stood out to me. Her emo design is a good take, but when it comes to her abilities and how entertaining they are, she doesn't seem to wow me at all. You don't even need to aim with her. She just seems like a util spam character. She really doesn't require much skill to play, which also lowers her skill ceiling by a lot. The only person I could see enjoying this character is meta players who played a lot of Moira in Overwatch. Just an overall boring character and uninteresting. Number 5 is going to be Rem. This hero is Yumi, but you actually have to play the game. As a heavy support character, it's hard to have much diversity in the playstyle, as it seems that you are stuck playing one kind of way. Now, I will say he is super cute, and the interaction he has with other characters is absolutely adorable.
You shouldn't be here.
We're together.
It's not safe.
If you're fine, I'm fine.
I'm going to get you home.
I trust you. You're my mom.
I'm not.
I mean, you kinda are. Sorry I caused trouble.
You're fine, Rem. It was nice to see you.
We friends?
Of course we are.
But his cuteness is not gonna make me play him. He's just an uber support character, which for me, I like to do a little of everything and not just play support the whole game. Now, I see the appeal for him and I get why people like him, but again, he's still just an uber support character, and which is really not my cup of tea. Number 4 is Silver. Now, before you get in the comments and attack me, I want to state something. I voted for her the most. I loved her initial design, the voice acting, she seemed really cool, but after trying her, I just can't get it. I've tried different styles and played different ways, but for some reason, it just doesn't seem right to me. It could be her gun that I just don't like, her kit just doesn't suit me, I don't know. I will say her ult being that you can turn into a werewolf is pretty cool, and just chasing people down is pretty satisfying. I still have high hopes for her, as I can see the potential, but as of now, she's going to be knocked down to number 4 slot. Hopefully down the line they change her kit and start with her gun, but she's just not for me. Number 3 is going to be Venator. I think Venator is a really cool overall kit. The vampire hunter aesthetic with the diverse way to play him is really nice. The voice acting for Venator is almost too good. That alone really bumped him up. But the only real knockdown I will give him is that his kit is okay at best. There's nothing really wows me about his kit. But I guess, his ult is pretty cool. The fact that it's 3 shots, but the 3rd shot can be counted as like a pure damage. Also, as an executioner, just like Shiv and Vindicta is pretty nice. He's just not the first character that pops up that I would recommend the characters out of the 6. Depending if they remake some of his designs or his kit, I might try him out again. But, he's just a good character overall, but just not for me. Number 2 is Celeste. Oh my god. I've never been crazy about movement in the game before, like most games. Doesn't mean that I'm bad at it or that I don't practice with it. I just never considered, practicing movements, unless you count strafing and surfing in CSGO. But this character made me go into empty lobbies and try out different movement techs. She's genuinely so much fun to play, just bouncing around, throwing abilities at people. I really dig her design. The unicorn is pretty cool. Her voice acting is just overall matches her. I really like that. Not really a complaint, but her ult being this goofy ability where you could just bounce off people that requires really no skill is just funny to me.
Nice work.
This ult is so fucking goofy. What the fuck is this ult? Number 1 is Apollo. Okay, let me explain. Alright? Being the last character just added, and I will admit I was part of the crowd that didn't really have any high hopes for him, but boy was I wrong. This character is genuinely one of the most fun characters I've played. Him being able to parry any abilities and his ult just being a super dash to just aura farms, and the movement you could do with him is just absolutely fun. His design and voice acting is really good, and the way that he talks to the other characters is really entertaining. Like, you know, he's just this school brat kid that he's super arrogant and he's top of the class with his dad. It's actually like, I really like his character design. You know, at first he didn't seem to wow me at all, but to be honest with you, I think just really cool. I mean, the only negative I would say about him is, you know, his design, his actual player design seems, you know, okay, but everything else just like really good. I think Valve really cooked with this guy. I'm very shocked, you know, I will admit, you know, having him at number 1, I did not expect him, but after playing it for so much, he is genuinely like a really cool character. I can't wait to see what they do with the other characters they release. You know, I want to see how fun they can make it, because if they can make Apollo this fun and out of nowhere even make him look kind of boring, but you know, I really do like it. You know, but that's it for the list. I do think, again, all 6 characters are great design. Valve definitely cooked with all of these designs, you know, not only talking about the characters, but, you know, the overall update. I really am interested to see what they do next as with more characters. Again, every character feels different. There's a playstyle for everybody, and there's at least one character for anybody that's picking up the game. You know, overall, Valve really cooked with this update, and I'm really satisfied for what they did. So I definitely can't wait to see what they do in future updates. But yeah, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite character is. Let me know how right or wrong I am. Everyone has their own opinion. And if you want more Deadlock content like this, leave a like and subscribe for more. Until next time, see ya.